Today, in English 9, we're going to have a lesson in judging the validity of the evidence listened to. This lesson will have 3 parts. Part 1 is a short introduction which will discuss about active and passive listening. Part 2 is about fallacy and its type. And lastly, Part 3 is about checking the validity of information. We're going to have the first part. In judging the validity of the evidence listened to, we have to first identify the types of listening and recognize the faulty logic, unsupported facts, and emotional appeal.
In our previous lesson, we had discussed viewing.
This time, we're going to have listening. What is then listening? Listening. Listening is one of the important skills that should be developed. It requires critical thinking because you cannot just listen to someone's speech without understanding and assessing the truth, relevance, and authenticity of the information presented to. Messages are commonly misunderstood if people lack the skill to listen effectively. There are 2 types of listening, the active and the passive. Active listening. This is where the listener is fully engaged and reacts to the ideas presented by the speaker. This is usually through nonverbal cues such as nodding, smiling, facial expressions in response to the ideas of the speaker, making eye contact, and etc. For example, as seen on the picture, they listen attentively to the speaker and react to the situation. The listener responds, interacts, and makes an eye contact to the speaker. Another type of listening, passive. Passive listening. This is where the listener does not react to the ideas of the speaker, but merely listens and makes no attempt to interrupt the speaker. For example, as you can see, there is less opportunity to form a two-way communication. The listener does not make any eye contact and has less room for asking questions and clarifications. Another example. Listening to a radio. This time, let's check how well you understand the 2 types of listening. Each item will show you a situation wherein you are going to identify if it pertains to active or passive listening. Number 1. Your little siblings are playing outside while you are in your room. And the answer is passive. Number 2. Your loved one has a serious topic to discuss with you. And the answer is active. Number 3. Have heard the homily while passing by the church to the market. The answer is passive. Number 4. Talking to your parents regarding the problems you encounter in school. And the answer is active. Number 5. Listening to a friend's story of achievements in life. And the answer is active.
Great job, students! I'm glad that you stayed to learn with me on this first part of our lesson. Keep tuning for the second part of our lesson, the fallacy and its types. Thank you and see you on our next video.